Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 of Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio. I, of course, am Trio.
And I am Gooch. How is everyone doing today in 2016?
How are you doing, Gooch?
Pretty good.
It feels different. It's 2016. I don't think it's that different. I'm going to write 2015 for the next 3 months and have to erase it. But, whatever. We are back from our little bit of a holiday hiatus. We took a few weeks off. Not too much news going on. So we just thought we'd spend some time with our families and just, not podcast for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But with the new year, there comes some
new information.
New toys and new information. So if you're wondering why we sound different, is because I reluctantly got a new Blue Yeti microphone from good old St. Nick over this Christmas break.
I gotta tell you, it's real nice.
Yeah, dude, this thing is awesome. I'm really happy I got this because it's going to make this a lot smoother and a lot nicer sounding compared to how we were doing it before.
You're just kind of using a headset that usually you use for gaming, right?
Yeah. And we also have a new Facebook, so all our information we'll be posting there.
Yeah, just look it up. Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio. We got a logo on there. We only have our last week's episode up, but we're going to start putting a lot more stuff in there.
Everything we put up, we'll obviously put on the Facebook.
Got a link to our YouTube in there, stuff like that. Cool stuff all around. We got 63 likes, I think, in the first week or something like that. So that's cool.
We got a lot of likes. And thanks to everyone who liked the page.
Thank you to the friends and family, of course.
But yeah, we'll be posting everything through there, and I'll probably just be sharing it on my personal Facebook.
Same.
But yeah, Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio.
So we are looking at about 3 weeks of news rolled up into one. Still not that much, and that's why we took a little bit of a break.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks, there was pretty much nothing. I think the week of Christmas, Deadpool trailer, and that was it.
Yeah.
And last week is when everything started to get back to normal. But
speaking of the Deadpool trailer, first up we got our second trailer, which just kind of made Deadpool look even better, even though. They're just killing it every point right now.
It's not too different from what the first one was, but we definitely get to see more of Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
We also kind of get an idea of where Deadpool's going to be coming from, origin-wise. A lot of people, his origin is a little fuzzy in some spots.
The movie's doing it differently.
Yeah, they are. They're taking it more literally because, I was reading up online, Wade Wilson, they don't know, in the comics, he might have killed the actual Wade Wilson and taken his identity, and that's why he's named Wade Wilson, he's just Deadpool, and then there's other ones where he is Wade Wilson, but his dad's, abusive, and he used to be... There's a lot of different stories, but I think what they're going with is that, he
has
Wade
cancer,
Wilson.
He's gonna die, the Weapon X program approaches and be like, hey...
Save him,
Yeah. And you get... So basically, the plot of it is he's fighting to get his girlfriend back.
Or I think to save her.
Yeah.
Because I think...
Because Ajax...
The way it looks like it's going to happen from the trailer, I think there's going to be a time jump from where he gets his powers.
It's probably a few months.
I think it's going to be a year, honestly. I think it's going to be more than that.
There's definitely going to be somewhat of a gap, though.
Because I was reading online that they were just going to go right into it with him just as Deadpool with no origin. But they were
I think they need to do an origin.
I agree, and I'm glad they are going to do it. We got some good stuff from the trailer.
What do you think of... You know what I really thought was weird? How they directly called Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I feel like I need a new abbreviation for that. But they call them X-Men.
Yeah.
He explicitly
Well, dude, that's one thing.
it.
This is the first thing that we're seeing of the X-Men in the present day.
This is the post-apocalypse X-Men world. So everything from The Last Stand is gone. This is within our new
universe.
Well, I guess you could say post Days of Futures Past,
or
timeline.
Maybe even post. Yeah, I guess that one did change
because that's where it changed.
Because First Class kind of just was oh, this is them as kids, but then Days of Futures Past really just kind of
changed the
whole timeline.
Yeah. I thought, my favorite clip from the trailer was when she's tweeting. Oh, yeah. And, before the fight, she's
please, finish your tweet.
Yeah, then he's I feel bad if whoever pressures her into prom sex. Dude, I was that is so funny.
I can't wait for, just the repertoire in the movie. I heard the runtime is pretty short, actually, for it. It's going to be, 83 or 90 minutes. So
really?
Only an hour and a half. Yeah. Which, honestly, it's a comedy, technically, and it's, it's a raunchy superhero comedy. I think that's a fine runtime. I don't think they need much more than that. And this is the first movie that's going to start out our superhero year, dude. This comes out in like a month. Actually, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it does.
Like a month and 4 days. This comes out. It's February 14th or 15th, something like that.
Yeah.
But
so look forward to that coming up soon.
That is actually going to...
We'll probably get like a one or two, maybe one trailer and like TV spots.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll probably get a ton of TV spots.
But look forward to that in the next month. Moving on, we finally got an official first look at Doctor Strange, as well as some other information.
Dude.
But EW did a whole
cover story, basically.
On Doctor Strange, and for some reason, I couldn't picture Benedict Cumberbatch being Doctor Strange.
I really couldn't.
I don't
it was
know
hard.
why.
It was tough.
I could see it, and I could see it, but I had troubles like visualizing it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm really happy what I see. His costume is pretty.
Dude, they did the red cape though.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. It's very true to the comic. His cape is pretty iconic. I mean, like he always has.
They weren't afraid to just do it. He's got the wing. He's got the kind of wisps on the side of his head.
Yeah,
he's
his
got
gray
the white
hairs.
Streaks. He's got the beard. Like, dude, honestly, what they could have made this some kind of contemporary, like, cool, sleek design or whatever, but they just decided to go with the original, and I'm super excited. I was reading the interview with him, and he was saying like that was the first time he's actually had to do the hand motions and stuff for the movie, and like you see the one picture of him like where he kind of streaks the lightning through his hands. And that's my favorite part, because you can literally look up a picture of Doctor Strange and he does basically the same thing. And, dude, he just looks awesome. Like,
there's a bunch of concepts of, like, kind of like, I guess, his lair.
It's the Sanctorius Sanctum or something. I forget the name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But, you know what's cool, though?
What?
You see what's around his neck?
Yeah,
that's totally the green Infinity Gem. It's totally what it is.
I mean, it would make sense.
We're missing green. I forget the other one we're missing, but that's one of them.
Well, the thing is, they kind of changed the Infinity Stone colors throughout the movie and like what they exactly are, because I looked up the Infinity Stones online.
Yeah, but like we don't have it. There is different. A color green, and we don't have green.
I don't know.
So I think we're going to see
we have the Mind Stone. We have 3 stones, right?
No, Tesseract, Aether,
Mind
Purple
Gem.
Thing, Mind Gem.
So then we need
one finger
more.
And the palm.
Oh, that's right. Dude, but like even from the other pictures we got out of this, just like it looks like they're going somewhere cool. Did you see the one where it's like really psychedelic almost, and he's like, it's him going, and it looks like space.
Yeah.
But he dude, imagine the scene. They're really going for like the Steve Ditko kind of like 70s. Like trippiness almost.
Yeah, I wonder how he's going to be involved in like, because like he's a surgeon. I don't know, like,
do you not know his like backstory or like how he gets his powers?
I know he gets his powers. He like this other during the movie, he gets in an accident. He loses the nerves in his hands, so he can't use his hands. Can't be a surgeon.
Yeah,
but like, what does he have to do with Shield? Because like Sitlo in Winter Soldier specifically says his name. Why would he be involved? Number one, why would he care about a surgeon? So he must have been involved in S.H.I.E.L.D. at some caliber, which is probably what it's going to be.
What I'm thinking is, what they could... I guess they couldn't, because... I was thinking, like, this could be, like, like part of this movie, I'm guessing, is going to be slightly set before Avengers. Like, as in, before he goes on his journey. Like, to find the one. And I think that what's going to happen is I'm guessing that he's going to lose his hands during the battle on New York, which would be, I think, really cool if that's how they did it. Like something comes down, crushes his hands from like debris or something like that. That's what kind of pushes him off to do his thing, go on his journey. I forget where they're filming right now for like the other land that he visits, but I mean, dude, I'm really excited for this movie. This just kind of confirmed everything. I love that Marvel isn't afraid to just step in and be like, yeah.
Because now they're finally getting into, like, besides Thor, they haven't really done much magic, and now
I mean, even Thor wasn't magic. They were like, it's science. You don't understand, basically. I felt like they kind of...
I mean, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Because, like, I remember she's like, what is this? She's like, is that a dark matter converter? Or, like, something like that? And they're like, yes. And then they, like, call it a soul forge, though. And she's like...
Yeah.
But... this is going to open a whole nother door for Marvel. Apparently, I think Spider-Man's going to make a cameo.
Really?
Just a shot in the dark guess. He visited the set, and I just...
yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like we've been over that. I feel like he's just getting his, like, you know... Is the way about
we'll
things.
see. We'll
But then the last thing to come out of it was Rachel McAdams' role has been a little bit more revealed. And in an interview with EW, Feige revealed that McAdams will play a fellow surgeon that has a history with Strange. So it's pretty much his like not his assistant, but like his
a coworker,
a colleague.
Yeah. Apparently, she's supposed to play kind of like like the audience's eyes. Like she's gonna see him before his journey and after.
Yeah,
his journey.
she is someone he connects with at the beginning and reconnects with and helps him anchor his humanity. So
also, we got another little reveal. Mads Mikkelsen, who was originally cast, he is playing the villain.
Mordo.
No, they haven't.
Sure.
They haven't.
It's either Mordo or Dormammu.
Well, they
right?
said no one's guessed it yet.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see.
So it's not Mordo or Dormammu.
So we will see. Next up, we got some more MCU stuff. Daredevil Season 2 trailer. Ooh.
So, like, a lot of stuff is, again, like, a few things have been revealed.
Mm-hmm.
One, we got our poster, which
that's
doesn't
right.
reveal anything new,
It is really
but
cool, though.
it's sick. It's just, like, everyone from Daredevil Season 1 in this, like, artistic design poster.
It almost looks like...
And then, like, you see the DD within Hell's Kitchen, and then in the clouds is the Punisher skull.
And it kind of shapes itself within the poster.
And all the characters from Season 1 are in this poster. And all the way at the bottom are Elektra's size, if you didn't notice.
I actually
See that?
notice that.
Yeah, I was looking through it, like, see what I could see. And, there's also a nun down here. Daredevil's mom. Maggie
Really?
Murdoch becomes a nun in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you know, completely, like, exiles herself from, like,
From
her
her family.
former life.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're going to do.
I got you.
But, and it is not premiering the week Man of Steel is, or
Batman v Superman
Batman v Superman is coming
it's
out
the week before.
So
Yeah.
it's the 18th. But the trailer, dude, that trailer was sick. Like, the
It was.
trailer revealed nothing new. It used dialogue from Season 1, but it was just kind of like, it was in the church, and you saw, like...
Almost like glass windows, like stained glass
like
windows.
you go into like an old world church and you see like
Murals, I guess
murals
I'd say,
on the roof and like telling a biblical story, but it was telling like from the beginning of how
Season
Daredevil got his
1, yeah.
powers and like all these events from Wilson Fisk to like, you know,
Definitely was really cool.
all that. But yes, I am looking forward to this. I'm super excited.
I mean, dude, Punisher, John Bernthal is going to kill it. I just can't wait to see how they play out.
Yeah, and we saw an image of the Punisher like chaining Daredevil to a roof and like talking to him.
That is actually from a comic, which is funny.
Is it?
It's like straight out of a comic, yeah. I forget which one it is, but it's like, it's not exactly like that, but he does chain him to like a chimney, and he's like sitting there talking to him.
Yeah, when we see a picture of Elektra, who is just sitting down, it's like not in her costume or anything, but she was like a former lover of Matt in college. That's how they're explaining it. 'Cause
Okay.
that's how she is in the comic.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Before they had anything to do with
Anything
being
like being
superhero
superheroes,
vigilantes.
Yeah. All right,
But yeah, that's it for
that's
Daredevil.
really it for Daredevil. March 18th should be a good time. Not surprised that it's premiering before Luke Cage.
No, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we called that.
Yeah, we got Luke probably coming soon after, and then Iron Fists. I'm guessing they're looking for
Still pretty unknown.
they're looking for their probably lead actor right now. Honestly. All right. Next up, we'll get some. We had some VR stuff actually come out this week.
Yeah, going into video games.
Okay, so for Sony, first things first. Apparently, they have 100+ VR titles in development for Morpheus or PlayStation VR or whatever you want to call it. That's good to hear. I would still like to see what these games are before I spend my.
I feel like
hard-earned money
VR
on
is
it.
still in this like phantom zone.
It's in a limbo state where
It's
it's
in like
really
a weird place.
because it's not something you can so easily just demonstrate to people as in like a video game where you can go on a stage and basically play for everyone. I feel like watching a VR experience is not going to be the same as actually playing it. And I just
Of
feel like
course,
until
yeah.
they find a way to really market it well and just kind of get it out there, it is going to stay in this state of limbo. And it's going to be tough, especially when it comes to Oculus releasing their VR for $600.
Yeah, that's way too overpriced.
Dude,
you're never gonna sell
There's
it.
just not. It's like
You're
I
never
know
gonna
you
do
like.
it.
I saw them coming out and saying like we're selling this for a loss or whatever. And it's just like I get that and I understand.
They're selling it for a loss.
I thought so, but that's what I
Whoa.
heard. But like, dude, it's like I get that.
That's
That sucks, but it's like that's just
You're gonna
it's too
have
expensive
to take
technology.
The,
Like it's just
$600 is. Dude, I got my Xbox One for less than that. That's what I got my Xbox.
I got
One
my
for at
Xbox One
launch.
and my PS4 for less than that. I don't need I'm not spending $600 on this. And then there was apparently another leak earlier this week that I forgot to actually tag in here. Sony's apparently leaked on Amazon the price wise. I think it said $800.
Oh my god!
But to see the thing is, someone
That's
might
kinda like the
someone might have
worry.
read it that that it was the bundle with the PlayStation, but we don't know.
That was like the initial worry, though. The price point, it was going to be terrible.
Like I want to get PlayStation VR if it's like semi cheap and like I can.
I don't have.
like-
I haven't thought about getting it. Not that I wouldn't. I just haven't really put any
like
thought
real
into
thought
it.
to it. Yeah. Like I wouldn't get it like on launch.
No, I wouldn't
Definitely
either.
wait a year or two, see just where it kind of fizzles out, and if it's not
Where
just a
it
passing
fits.
fad.
Yeah.
But with a price tag like that, it's just going to be tough to sell units. It really is. Like I don't see them doing the type of business they
No,
need
I
to do
don't.
with a $600 price tag.
No, I don't see it either.
And then if PlayStation sells theirs, if it's a console bundle with the Morpheus for $800,
Or maybe if
that's
the,
still a good amount of cash.
if the
right?
Oculus comes with a bundle, either a PS4 or like an Xbox One.
See, that's the thing. What can you play the Oculus on?
Nothing.
Like besides a PC?
Can you play it? Wait, it's not being made. It's.
I don't know. Is it? That's what I'm wondering. Is it
I know
being-
it's PC.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if it doesn't even work with my Xbox or my PS4, it's like, I don't know. I'm not a PC gamer. That's all I got. I'm not gonna. I'm not buying this. It's gonna be a really tough sell, and I just don't know how well they're gonna do. The guy like apologized too. I'm pretty sure the president over at Oculus for like how they released it or something. But it's just like, dude.
I mean, they've had like 30 dev kits come out for it. It's kind of just a matter of time before they were like gonna come to a point.
weren't the dev kits like 1,100 or something
Yeah,
crazy?
they're expensive. I know a few people who got dev kits, like
Yeah.
just like people on YouTube and stuff, and I was like, why would you even want to do that?
Hey man, if you have the extra cash, I guess why not? I guess moving on from some VR stuff.
Let's get into Arkham Knight.
Finally got our last DLC, kind of wrapping everything up for the game. We kind of just want to go back, do a little overview, what we thought of everything as a whole, including DLC wise and just regular
Yeah, so
story.
let's talk about what ended it, the Most Wanted expansion. What did you think?
I liked it. I thought it was these like cool little missions, again shorter, but definitely cooler than the Gotham
Arkham
stories
episodes?
or Arkham stories or Arkham episodes. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
I thought the Demon's Head one was really cool with Roz. I like that one.
I like that, but I didn't like the way the mission was structured, like following those fingerprints.
I got
for,
you.
like,
I see. I thought that was cool.
like 20 minutes. I was like, oh my
20
god.
minutes? Like,
I lost a few times. I don't know. Some of them were like that one.
it was kind of weird when you
annoying.
were kind of looking across the way and you're like, oh, that's over there.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite one out of the five was 5, right, or 4.
4.
My favorite one was probably the Croc one.
Really? I was
Yeah.
going to say Mr. Freeze. I like that one a lot.
I thought that don't get me wrong, that one was really good too. Cool missions. I mean, I don't really know. It's just these.
It was good. It was okay. But the thing is, we didn't play them while we were playing the game. We
So
both
it was, like,
we
after
both
the
beat the
facts.
game
Yeah.
on regular and New Game Plus. So we went back into our completed world with nothing else in it.
Yeah, I actually was thinking about replaying it just because I'm bored and those games just take no time for me. But we'll see how it kind of fits in more there. And we both 240% the game. Also, yeah, they did add in they added in the new skin stuff for Red Hood, and you can play as him as Arkham Knight now. Harley Quinn, you can play as her original skin, like her animated
Jesters.
series Jester skin.
Yeah.
What else? Batgirl, there weren't any more skins for. Batman, we got the Prestige edition for the original Batsuit for this game, so it was like that with a gold chest plate.
Yeah, and then we
Instead.
got the 2016, Batman v Superman suit and Batmobile. Awesome.
Yeah, that was November. Yeah.
I have to admit, the high point of this DLC for me were those skins. I think those skins are were done insanely well.
They look too cool.
They look
They really are
everyone's
too awesome.
skin Nightwing skins were like Robin and Nightwing skins were like because they were all kind of like within the same vein.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like Nightwing was just like there was his one from this game, his one from Arkham
City
Asylum.
No, he wasn't in Asylum.
Okay, then it was City.
Yeah.
And then his New 52 one. And then for Robin, it was like his original, his New 52, his
and then it was like
year
one year later, and then year one.
And then they were all like similar, and I was like, I didn't like
what
the
I would
Robin
have loved to
skins
see
that much.
them do with.
But it wasn't even like Tim Drake Robin suits, it was like Dick Grayson Robin suits.
Yeah.
That's what kind of bothered me. I was like...
Also, I mean, I will admit for Robin, it's kind of harder to do like a different suit. There's only so many suits he's had. Just like variation-wise.
Yeah.
But Nightwing was the one I was a little bit more disappointed with because they could have done his like original. Have you ever seen his original suit? It's like very like 80s, I guess. I don't know. It has like a whole big V going up. I thought it would be a cool one that they could put in it. I'll look it up. But
like Catwoman's
19, like
they did her TV show one. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do the one from Tim Burton's movie.
That's so true. I didn't even think about that.
They didn't do that one. I mean, they did the one for Batman, which is awesome, and they also did the Dark Knight trilogy suit and vehicle. Oh wow, that is 80s.
Like, I'm just saying though, like that would have been something cool, just as different, like as a really different suit.
And then we for the Red Hood, Arkham Knight, we have Arkham Knight and the Red Hood. I'm surprised they didn't even put like OG Red Hood in there. Like again, going with Nightwing.
Like from the comics, yeah.
Yeah, like the first Red Hood.
What do you mean, like the one that Joker is? Like when he...
No. Like,
you mean like the when he first appears in the comics?
Jason Todd Red Hood suit. Because, I mean, it's
different. I mean, it is different. Like, the difference is basically he doesn't have the hood. I haven't played much. Man, the Bruce Wayne in Arkham Knight is huge. You can't say that he's not. Like, they make him look gigantic. So right. I just thought that suit would look a little weird on that, like, body type, but they actually ended up making it really fucking
going
cool.
to the AR challenges, again, like, some of them are really fucking annoying and hard,
have you
and
done
some of them are
Flawless
really
with
easy.
Batman? It's literally impossible.
Some of them... Like, I'm going through and, like, finishing up the achievements now. I'll pretty much be done the game. I haven't played Batman just because I'm trying to get the achievements. But the Flawless of Batman's hard.
Yeah, it's like the
I did
newest one.
And I think I tried to do it with, like,
the
Red Hood, and I couldn't even do it. It was just, like...
I kept getting hit. Like, dude, it's annoying. It's really... No, it's not even you can't get hit. It's you got to keep your combo going.
And if you miss it, you're done. Like, the round switches. I was like, really? Ugh.
It's tough. But, I mean, honestly, I do really like the challenges on a lot of those maps. And then there are some, like, the Predator maps. I didn't realize I didn't play as much.
I just started the Predator ones, and the first Nightwing one is the biggest bitch.
Yeah, dude. I was playing it too.
I'm like, really? I'm like, I can't fucking do this.
And you can't, like, break through the glass.
Like you can, like, tap the glass and it breaks.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is so annoying. Like, being Batman would have been so much easier.
I know, because, like, Batman has a... That's one thing, though, I gotta admit
like,
that
you can't glide. With, like, Nightwing, I'm like...
Or with anyone without a cape, yeah, you can't glide. But I like that almost, that they all have their own set of, like... What
of course. I'm just saying it's a bitch.
It is. It makes it so much harder.
So, final wrap-up. My favorite part of Arkham Knight DLC was the suits. At the end of the day, I loved those suits for everyone. I think the skins were the high point. Low point is those Arkham episodes were absolutely bland and poopy.
Yeah, I have to say I agree. The suits are just always, like, even in Arkham City.
Yeah, Rocksteady does a really good job. Even with the Batmobiles
look awesome. They, like, even when you're playing as the different ones, like the Batman v Superman one sounds way different than the Nolan one. Like, just the little details that really kind of made it better. Overall, story-wise, loved Batman Arkham Knight. I mean, I think it's getting a lot of crap for, like, the tank stuff and everything like that, but at the end of the day, I still really enjoyed this game. And slightly disappointed with the DLC, but whatever. I actually still really liked it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all of our thoughts on Batman Arkham Knight. You can find that in stores now. Next up, what is this, Gooch?
So Forbes came out with their pretty much like their top 30 impressive creators, innovators within like 2015.
Okay.
And some game devs happen to be on it. So among Forbes game changers to watch are Nina Freeman, star and lead designer of Siebel, which is developed by her team Star Madden Games. Freeman is now working with Fulbright, who made Gone Home, and they're Tacoma. They're making that game. She's with them now. And there's also the main developer of Rocket League is on there too, which is pretty interesting. That happen to be 2 indie games, like Forbes recognized, which is cool. I think it's just interesting. The fact
that's
that they
definitely
even,
that's definitely really
them.
cool. It's nice to see that the little guy can
also
take on
Oculus VR co-founder Palmer Luckey is up there too. He made 2014, so yeah, but that's still cool. I thought it was just interesting.
No, definitely. All right, next up, some good news. I think that me and Gooch have both been waiting on for about a couple of years now. Assassin's Creed is not apparently coming out this year.
Thank fucking God.
Thank heaven above.
Fucking God.
One thing that's been really eating at this series is deterioration, just because of, honestly, I think because of its yearly release. Like Syndicate this year,
systematic, mechanical, 1-year release.
I was looking at sales for Syndicate this year compared to like Unity and like back like to 3 or something like that. They didn't do good. And
no, I guarantee the sales have been going down.
But that kind of sucks because this one was actually good, at least in my opinion. I
thought
this was
Syndicate
one of the
was
better
good.
ones.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Like better than Unity. If I have to say one sentence about it,
I mean, it was sad that it got a lot of crap, but understandably so because of Unity. But the rumors are going around that it's going to be set in ancient Egypt, which
is literally
awesome.
That's what I think. I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but I was like,
dude,
that's what I want. I want ancient Egypt.
They're going back. They're going back.
Yeah,
apparently
before AC1.
Well, apparently this is supposed to lead into a whole trilogy with a new character that leads from Egypt to Rome. So this is like biblical Jesus time they're going for, like when that is all going on. Dude, this could be really cool. And if they do this right,
they could revitalize.
Apparently, if they hit this one on the head and really knock it out of the park,
please.
They will literally put
give me faith again.
They will put a new battery in the series.
This series has been daunting, and it's really upsetting me. And I just have not been enjoying it as much as I did with 2 and 3 and 1 and Revelations and Brotherhood.
But even there's not gonna with this. I don't think there's gonna be a ton of climbing, honestly. Which I'm fine with. Apparently, the rumors are it's going to be a lot of horse gameplay and
that's fine. Though.
Which I'm fine with. Yeah,
I mean, you're going to be able to climb some stuff.
Oh, definitely.
I don't need an entire city to climb through at all. I can go into for one, the kingdom or the frontier in 3, and that's fine. There wasn't that much climbing in that either. I mean, you could climb the trees. They're probably going to do some innovations with the climbing.
Well, apparently they're rebuilding that's the rumor that they're rebuilding all their engine and just trying to really restart. But even with Unity, that wasn't.
That's what they
different.
That's
what
they really pushed is we made an entire new system to put 5,000 people on the screen. It's okay.
It's exciting, but apparently the other rumor is that to fill the void of Assassin's Creed this year is Watch Dogs 2.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
You didn't read that on there?
It's in there?
Yeah, it's part of that article that I put. It's part of that next...
I don't want to Watch Dogs 2.
Dude, Watch
Dogs 1 was super disappointing.
I'm half and half, though, because think back to Assassin's Creed 1. It wasn't that great. Really
no, it wasn't.
But look at Assassin's Creed 2. Look at what that did for the series. It literally
the people weren't disappointed with AC1 because it was like a totally new genre.
I know, but I feel like I got to give it to Watch Dogs in some respects, whereas, it wasn't as exciting and as good as I thought it was going to be. It still did some cool stuff, and I feel like if they elaborated on a lot of it and actually put it into a cool thing where they were like, all right, this game is coming out, here are all the cool features, it's coming out this holiday season. I think that if they hit that nail on the head and they do a good job with it, they can win back everyone that really didn't like Watch Dogs last time around. And I think this is a good opportunity to take, honestly, to just fill that void of Assassin's Creed as well, because they need a moneymaker for this year. But what do you think?
I think they're not gonna hit the point on the Division. The Division's not gonna do good. I'm telling you now. I don't think I'm gonna get the game. It's been delayed probably 4 times.
I feel like that was announced when Watch Dogs was announced, or soon after.
Probably the year after. It's not gonna do good. Ubisoft is in a really odd place. They put out games and they just don't deliver. I don't think they've delivered on one game they put out probably within the last 3.5 years.
No, there was one game that came out at the beginning of last year. I can't remember. I heard everyone talking about it. It was a Ubisoft game.
It's Child of Light.
It's
an indie game. That's pretty good, but again, it's like they published it. I just feel like Ubisoft is like a AAA. They're a AAA company, obviously, but they're not hitting AAA status with games. Like, they are, but they're not, like, delivering. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think they delivered with Syndicate. Yeah, to be honest, I think they totally delivered with Syndicate. It just still wasn't. In what ways, though? What didn't it, though?
I just think the game, the story needs to be better. The world needs to be better. Just everything needs to be better. It's not that the game didn't hit marks. It's just it can be better.
I think that's a lot easier to say than it is to do, though. With a game that's been around for as long as that has, and to really, and I think
maybe it needs to end soon. Maybe you need to make 2 more and end your series and move on. I feel like that's a viable way to do it too. Because I don't want to. All we do is play sequels to games. We never play new IPs. But
very true.
Whatever.
We will see what is next for Assassin's Creed coming this year. Hopefully, I think we're going to get an announcement at some point to tell us what exactly
if anything, they'll give us a teaser trailer, and it's a really small one at E3.
Exactly.
All right. So, moving on. Hideo Kojima, again, coming up, is to be inducted into the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame by Guillermo del Toro at the 19th Annual DICE Awards, which is like game devs awarding game devs.
Okay.
They don't stream it. It's like a private
event.
But he will be getting an award from Guillermo del Toro, which is probably the most appropriate thing. Yeah. Other than that was it. Good for Kojima coming back, killing Konami.
Of course. Next up,
movie news.
This is actually leading back to Assassin's Creed. New images were released from the movie. Michael Fassbender as Callum Lynch, or is that the present day guy?
It's the present day guy.
Well, there is one of him in a cell as Callum Lynch. Looks like when he's taken by Abstergo. And then we have another one of him fighting in, I forget which century is it, Spain?
It's right after Ezio dies, 1500s. It's like when he's old.
Okay.
Yeah, we see a picture of him fighting. Looks cool.
We see a picture of a woman assassin. I don't know that woman's name.
I don't.
Who's playing it?
You see a picture of him and his female. I don't know if he's an apprentice or if he's a master assassin or a mentor. I don't know where he is. I don't think they've revealed anything about it. But other than that,
this is the first video game movie in a little while.
Warcraft is going to be like the first big one.
That's true. I forgot about Warcraft. These one, I mean, dude, I just hope they can do something good here. Cause
it looks good. I feel like there's like the outfit looks sick, man.
Oh, dude, it looks awesome. It looks like they knocked it out of the park. The hoods look great because you've said it before. That's the one thing that no one can really ever get right on a cosplay for Assassin's Creed. The hood.
The hood. Yeah.
It just looks weird
either looks friggin' huge or just like stupid.
Yeah, but looks like they hit the nail on the head there. What else? Anything else out of there?
Not really. Just kind of pics. But it's good that we're actually seeing some set footage. Like I said in our group chat, I was like, we're finally seeing this come to like a head.
Yeah, and we've been hearing rumors.
They've been saying it long enough
that this is we're probably gonna make an Assassin's Creed movie, but should be really cool. Love Michael Fassbender. Can't wait to see.
Yeah, hopefully he does some good. And wait, this is coming out. That's coming out 2017, right?
I thought it's this year. I thought 2016, November.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
okay.
Something around there. So we'll be seeing that together, of course.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, next up, a little bit on the sadder side of news. The original actor for Boba Fett, voice actor, died at 95.
Yeah, Jason Wintergreen played the original voice. He wasn't the actor. He played the original Boba Fett in Episode 5 of Star Wars, and he passed away, I think, on Christmas Day.
That sucks.
That's
tough.
I think.
I mean, thoughts go out to his family. It's sad news. Iconic character. Never like to see someone go, but
yeah, it's kind of sad because it just came out.
Yeah, exactly.
That sucks.
That does suck. That's weird to think about. All right, moving on. Next up, we got some news from the Nolanverse, or should I say Christopher Nolan. His next movie will be a World War II film. What was it called? Duncan Wall? Or
I don't think they gave a name.
no, they did. I forget. It's a World War II film about a very big battle. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
The article I had is no longer working. Hold on.
You got it out.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Christopher Nolan is planning on making a World War II movie called Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, that was it.
Tom Hardy is supposed to be in it with other actors.
Tom Hardy, man.
Yes, Tom Hardy's big now.
Yeah, he really
it's
is.
going to be shot on IMAX, 65 millimeter, large format, kind of like what Tarantino did.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm interested to see him do a World War II movie because World War II movies have kind of been on the DL as of late. I think the last one was Fury. That was literally last year.
Like
That
World
was
War II,
a
yeah.
tank movie.
And that was by David Ayer, who's actually directing Suicide Squad right now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
John Berthal was in that.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Pitt.
I don't know. This is weird for Nolan for me because I feel like this is very safe.
Dude, I feel like we need like a good like World War II movie on the level of Saving Private Ryan because like that movie is so good to this day.
It really is.
Still hits the mark on like every level, and I think I'd love to see him take on something like that.
I would.
What was the last movie he did?
But it feels like Interstellar.
Yeah, like
It feels very safe. I feel like the
Why?
kind of safe Oscar bait for him. I don't know.
yeah,
Like
probably.
just compared to what he did. Like he's done Dark Knight, Batman, the whole Batman series.
Interstellar,
Interstellar, Inception, Memento, like it's very different.
I understand what you mean by safe. Though.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
like it's just like, oh yeah, I'll make this World War II movie. Like I can do that, no problem. And not to say that it's easy, but it's definitely easier.
yeah, but I
do
feel
it.
like we were in a state where like World War II movies are being made by the dozens, and now it's like fading out.
I get you.
But yeah, looks interesting.
It could be really cool. And Dunwall, right? Was that the name? of it?
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
I know there's a battle
That's
of
a
Dunkirk,
that's
and
a
I
very
don't.
large-
And it rings a bell, and I maybe I should know.
I know it is a very like important battle.
Probably.
I
don't know
forget
what size.
There's
I have
a
no
movie
idea.
that they actually show a part of that battle in. Can't remember the name of it though. It's out of my head right now.
Anyway,
Next up,
done with movies. Moving on to TV. So we got a picture of Bran, who from Game of Thrones, who we did not see last season at all.
totally forgot about that. By the way, didn't
Yeah.
even think about it until like this. I was like, oh yeah, he wasn't in it.
So
at
we
all.
get a picture of him. He looks so much older.
Dude, he really
he
does.
got a haircut.
He can walk? No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Nah, I think he's on like a horse. But yeah, we got a picture of him. So he's gonna obviously. I think it was abundantly clear that he would be back for season 6. We're gonna see more plot development with his story.
We actually,
But he is a lot older.
we actually also got a premiere date, right? April 24th.
Yes, April. That's the day before my
Yeah,
birthday.
April 24th. And also, it is Game of Thrones is in talks. I saw to be renewed through to season 8. So we.
No. It was in talks to be renewed for more than 8 seasons. It's done. They already like said they are cutting it. 8 is like they think is their max, like what they can do.
Well, see, I
creatively.
heard 7 was, but then I read the article. I thought they said they were in.
I
talks
want
for
them
season
to
7
end
and
it.
8.
Is the
Oh
thing.
no, they totally
like
should.
I want them to like get to a head.
Also, what's his name? George R. Martin announced that the new book
Winds
won't
of
be out in
Winter
time. Winds of
is
Winter.
not going to be. So season 6 will officially go on
the
the books,
yes.
which is really interesting because like Walking Dead, another book show, is going off the books, but it's not. It's not even
totally
close.
done with it. Yeah.
Not even close to catching up.
And
then
also-
Game of Thrones is going to be going past, so the books are going to get spoiled for you.
No,
technically.
no.
I mean, like to an extent. Like
I
you
mean,
might,
yeah, in some spots possibly, but it is going to be a different story because you do have George R. R. Martin. He is still a screenplay writer for the show, on top of being for the book. So he almost is lucky in this instant, as in where he's going to be able to make 2 different stories out of the same thing. So he can kind of do whatever he wants with the TV show while still making his book exactly what he wanted. So I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
And I'm really ready for some more Game of Thrones. can't wait for April 24th.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually like I'm at the point for Game of Thrones where I am just
ready.
Like
Yeah.
I'm so hyped.
Winter is coming. I need it to come now,
And that's it.
and it should be here next week. But anyways,
All right. Something actually came out today. Fear the Walking Dead Season 2 info. So they announced at the Television Critics Association that Fear the Walking Dead will premiere April 10th. So not in the summer. And it will be 15 episodes with a mid-season finale and like that, the style that they usually do. The first 7 will be starting in April and then finishing with the other 8 later in the year. It also will be getting its own version of The Talking Dead with Chris Hardwick, and they've been shooting in Mexico mostly, shooting at the Baja Peninsula in Mexico because it's mostly going to be taking place on a boat. So
we will see.
I thought it was interesting that the show. So like after Walking Dead is done, Fear will start, and then what I think they're going to April. So it's usually October to December, April to probably like June, and then they'll pick it up again in August, and then lead right into The Walking Dead. So it's like never gonna fucking stop.
It's never-ending Walking Dead.
And now there's gonna be something competing with Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones comes first.
That's just not even a question.
It's not even a
Come
question.
on, especially on HBO. Like,
Yeah, fuck it.
that's not even a thought. Next up, we got some sadder news here. At least sad for me, anyways. TNT has officially said that they are not moving forward with their plans for a live-action Teen Titans TV show, which I think
that makes me happy.
it.
I'll tell you why.
It
Go
makes me happy in some ways, but it does make me sad to see what could have been. I think that they did this because they decided to make the Cyborg movie of 2020 into more of a Teen Titans movie, which they were actually. I've been reading a lot of rumors about. So I'm guessing that's why they canceled it. Also, the show was supposed to follow Dick Grayson as he was making his transition from Robin to Nightwing,
which is what it should be.
Yeah, and he was taking all these new heroes under his wing.
Starfire,
Raven was supposed to be in it. Starfire, Beast Boy. I don't think Cyborg.
No, Cyborg wasn't.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sad. But
You know
why are you not?
You know what should happen?
What?
Netflix should do the Teen Titans.
Well, dude, that would be awesome.
Imagine that, because honestly, I would love to see a dirty
cool,
dirty, gritty Teen Titans but all, not even just dirty and gritty, but on a Jessica Jones level, even sex. It would make sense
that teenagers, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Dick Grayson's Dick Grayson does have a relationship with Starfire.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
It could be really cool, and I would love to see Netflix do something like that, but they aren't going to. Just because they're with Marvel.
Oh, how do you know?
Because they have Marvel.
Oh, dude, they don't care. They'll make the money.
Dude, that's so true. They could. I feel like Netflix so easily could be just we'll do this too.
Why not?
I mean,
it's not like they got their hands in so many pockets now these days.
Well, I mean, we still have that. There still was that rumor about the Watchmen series on HBO, which would be awesome. But I don't know if that's going to happen. After that sad news, we'll move on to some more happy news. Robbie Amell is coming back to The Flash as Deathstorm.
Yes, so it's
not as Firestorm.
So we are getting Earth 2 Ronnie Raymond
along with Earth 2 Caitlin Snow.
Yeah, so Killer Frost and Deathstorm are in a relationship.
Thing, yeah. The weird thing, I don't know how they're going to do this.
Yeah, so tell us a little about Deathstorm.
Deathstorm in the comics is actually a creation of Narcon, who is
a Black Lantern.
He kind of basically starts the whole Black Lantern.
So it is a Green Lantern villain
in a way, yeah. In the comics, it is Ronnie Raymond.
One of them Deathstorm. Is I know Earth 3 Deathstorm is Martin Stein.
Okay,
I know that,
but I don't know. I'm wondering how they're going to do it. I guess
it's probably not going to be even later. It's probably not going to be until episode 14 or 15 or 16. It's probably not going to be for a while. I did
see Robbie Amell post on his Twitter. It was a picture, and he was good to be back, and it had the Firestorm. He had the Firestorm Matrix just in the picture. It looks really cool. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do, man. I really want the second half of Flash to really hook me, because I'm not going to lie, this first half of the season, it's not been terrible in my opinion, but Arrow's been overshadowing
it.
I want more behind Zoom. I want to care about these kind of the villain a little bit more. I want to see where it goes. You know, I don't know what else to really say. What about you? How are you feeling about it?
I think it's kind of cool.
Like, I wonder how they're gonna
we
make it look.
knew there was going to be another 2 Ronnie Raymond.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a matter of time. Because honestly, they really cheapo kill him.
They really did.
It's just like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, like, where'd he go?
Oh, we just
gone.
got married, and now I'm dead. Like, what? That's what I thought. I was like, really? I'm like,
Yeah.
they just
He
was dead. They brought him back, and they killed him again.
there might be.
And now they're bringing him back, and they're probably going to kill him again.
What I'm thinking is the reason that I was thinking, like, oh man, he must hate that he's just getting cut out of these shows. Like, what the hell?
No, I know he has
But
other stuff.
He has other stuff he's doing, and that's why he's on the X-Files. He's on, what else?
I think I was
That's
watching
the other-
something, and I saw him, and I don't remember what it was.
But yeah, he's
yeah.
Stephen Amell's cousin.
I know.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's just like, yo, cuz, what's up? You want to be a superhero with me? Whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, look out for Flash. That comes back the 20-something-th.
Not this week, not this coming week, but
the next coming week,
yeah. 18th or something. No, 19th.
So get excited. Can't wait to see what goes on. Where I lost my place. I'm sorry.
Batman v Superman TV spot revealed.
Okay, yeah. So we got 2 new TV spots for Batman. One was just the party scene with Lex, where
It's literally like the same thing, but like cut a little differently.
and Batman does say one line that's different, which I really like. He's like, you better not believe. I know you shouldn't believe everything you hear, son. He sons him.
Yeah,
Batman sons Superman. I just thought it was too good.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
I don't know. I can't wait to see just that like back and forth between them.
Yeah,
I
like
really
the
can't.
belittle. Yeah, he belittles him.
And
pretty
then
fast.
Lex comes back in. Boys, I love bringing people together.
Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne. Ha! I love it.
I can't, dude. So
I love
pumped.
bringing people together.
And then the second one
Was
was different. Was new stuff.
Yeah,
Was
we
new
haven't
stuff.
seen since the first trailer.
So it was basically Superman standing there. Batman's coming in his Batmobile. He's all hot and ready to go. Turns to sideswipe Superman. Superman
bounces
doesn't
off.
move at all. Spins him out, and then he goes into like the wall.
Literally, it's like a fly hitting a wall. It's like, oh,
And then Superman just slowly walks over to Batman. Then it cuts to them, like Batman standing up out of the Batmobile. And he goes, "Do you bleed?" And then as he flies away, "You will." And one thing that I thought was weird at first that I actually didn't like, but now it totally makes sense to me in my opinion. I was talking to Gooch about it. His voice sounds really like synthesized, robotic. Makes total sense that he'd just use a voice changer.
Like-
And not just
like
go,
Arrow
"Hey,
does.
my friends, I have marbles in my throat at all times." But I think I'm fine with it. Are you? I mean,
Yeah,
did you really care? Like, because I know some people.
Were you pissed off when Arrow did it? Because he does it
Yeah,
all
exactly.
the time.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
I just think it makes the most sense. And one thing that the Nolan movies really annoyed me about was that he'd talk in that goddamn voice to people who knew he wasn't Batman. I mean, knew that he was Bruce Wayne. Like, when he talked to Selina at the end of the movie, and he's, like, gonna fly out over the fucking bay, he's still like, "I gotta save this city." And it's like, you're fucking talking to someone you know. Just talk normally. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, I didn't mind it.
I don't know. It
I like
annoyed
it.
me. Anyways, Batman v Superman, getting a few more TV spots. It's coming soon. 2
March
more months.
25th.
March 25th.
Yeah.
We're seeing it March 19th or something like that. March 14th. We get to see it a week
Did you
early.
get that email yet?
No, I think we're not going to get it till like the month up, I think.
All right.
I don't think we're going to get that till a little bit later.
Well, so what's this about a Suicide Squad trailer?
Okay, yeah. So we got a whole big cool thing coming, actually. So after the premiere of Legends of Tomorrow, which is January 19th on the CW, they are going to be playing a kind of special, I guess would be the best word for it, about the DC movie universe and like kind of introducing people. There's going to be some behind-the-scenes stuff from Wonder Woman, some new footage from Batman v Superman, I'm guessing a new Suicide Squad trailer, of course. But yeah, Kevin Smith is hosting with Jeff Johns.
So it's like a half hour long?
I don't know exactly how long it is. I didn't look at the runtime. But it's Jeff Johns,
I can't
who was the
watch
creative director
it.
at DC. And, of course, Kevin Smith. You know who Kevin Smith is.
He makes
It should be
movies, and he
should
wears
be
a-
really
he
cool.
wears a
Oh,
hockey jersey.
I actually did see something today. I was going to throw it in here, but I just thought I might as well just mention it. Kevin Smith is directing an episode of The Flash.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was cool. But yeah, dude, that's gonna be
Pretty
cool. I'm excited. Right after Legends of Tomorrow premieres, I'm pretty sure it's on. So I'll be watching.
Relax with the foot.
I'm sorry.
Was that your keys?
Yeah. Anyways, last thing for today. We got a new episode of Supergirl.
Which we didn't even know was like on until like Monday. I was like,
You
"Oh, is
texted
anything
me.
on?" I was like, "Yeah, Supergirl's on."
You texted me one day and he's like, "Yo, Supergirl's on tonight." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. It's like I thought that was like 2 weeks from now. But
So-
yeah, so episode 9.
So I guess we'll just jump right in. So basically, we kind of step in with Kara. She's trying to convince Kat
She's not
that
Supergirl.
she's not Supergirl, which was a little weird. I didn't know. I thought it was kind of stupid.
Yeah, they were like really. It was like really like bickering, going back and forth. It
And
wasn't
like they made her look like dumb. She's like like she was all flustered when she's gonna talk. She's like, I need to act normal. This, that, and I'm like, just act like a normal human being. Why are you getting so like this? Why do we?
I mean, like I'd be a little nervous, but I don't think I'd be like weird about it.
It's
And
just,
then
yeah, like the weirder you act, the weirder it's gonna be. But besides that, thought the whole episode was cool. Maxwell Lord, Lex Luthor 2?
really,
That's what I
Kinda.
No, I'm not saying that he literally is Lex Luthor
No, no,
2,
no,
but
no.
in like basically in a structural archetype type way. Like
yeah. So they do the exchange. Well, they take oh wow, what's her name? Astra. They take Astra as the DEO, and then the Kryptonians take
Hank Henshaw.
and they kind of make a switch. And that switch was going to end up turning into a trap where the Kryptonians surround them.
And just
but
take them all out.
Astra's like, no, don't do it. So there's kind of like, they both, like, Kara
There's
and
a-
Astra have this, like, sympathy towards each other, but they also, like, hate each other.
There's like an animosity, but at the same time they're still family.
Because they're like,
still
all
care
right,
about each
we'll
other.
fight, but not now.
Yeah, yeah, like
Like, let's leave.
like
And
you
they,
gave me back. You
and
like,
they,
were like
Nan
Nirvana.
is her husband, and she tells Nan to call off the ambush.
Also, yeah, back to Maxwell Lord. He had his whole attack on Lord Industries.
Yeah, they fight at
They were
Lord
gonna
Industries.
investigate just to make sure, but he's like, get out of here. He really hates the government. Like, dude, I feel like he is turning into that Lex Luthor type 2.
No,
he's
yeah,
talking
you're
about
right.
like that's what he really reminds me of. He's just like, I hate these aliens. Like, they're gonna mess with us. They're gonna do this. Like, I don't trust them. I don't trust the government.
He
I
doesn't
don't
like
trust this.
Supergirl either.
He doesn't like Supergirl. Also,
He's probably going to make some, like, anti-Kryptonian weapons.
I mean, did you remember the end of the episode?
yeah.
Bizarro Girl much? That's who I'm
Did
guessing.
you think
that-
it? I thought that was Banshee, or Silver Banshee, whatever her name is.
No, that's Bizarro Girl.
Are you sure?
Yeah, dude, did you see the way she looks like exactly like Kara, and she looks all messed up, and her eyes are black? That's not Banshee.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be Bizarro
I
Girl.
heard there was.
I have rumors like, or even Cyborg Supergirl they might do.
There's Cyborg Supergirl.
I don't know if there actually is, but they could easily make it.
Yeah, I was like, really?
But yeah, that's supposedly what's going on. Which I mean, dude, that would be cool. I mean,
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
cool with that. Because
Because Bizarro is kind of like a weird territory, honestly.
See, he's kind of one that I would love to see them do in the movies.
Yeah.
We apparently still have another big bad coming for Batman v Superman, but who knows where that's going to go. Excuse me.
Bless you.
I mean, that was
And
really it.
the last thing is pretty much. Since Hank Henshaw's Martian
Oh,
Manhunter,
that's
he
right.
transforms into Supergirl, and like they both come in at the same time to convince Kat that she's not.
the same
I was
person.
like, really? I would have been okay with her knowing. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't have, because like they.
I don't know. I feel like it would have just created a new, cooler dynamic between the two, other than Kat calling her Kira and like just insistently calling her the wrong name.
Yeah,
and, like,
Kira.
it's so weird. Like
It is, like, she
I'm
doesn't-
like, you're really still calling her by the wrong name.
You
like,
moron.
like she doesn't even know Wynn's name. Doesn't even know who she
Who's
is.
that guy? Like, yeah,
Like, he
well, that's
sits,
the thing.
like,
She's
over
so much
there.
back- He sits at the desk next to me.
Yeah, but
Anything else for the episode?
no,
I'm trying
I
to
don't.
think.
Oh yeah, you know what I heard? Remember the episode where they bombed the train?
Yeah.
That was supposed to premiere the week. Of
Yeah,
Paris,
and they changed it.
switched it
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
reading something, but just a little add-on, and that's pretty much it. That's
There
the
was
end of
actually
it.
a few other shows that week that changed up their, like Mr. Robot when the one attack happened a little while ago. I forget what it was. It was an attack on like I think the Planned Parenthood thing or something like that. They changed up their episode because they had something very similar in it to what that happened. They actually
Yeah.
like, didn't play their episode that night because of it.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
Supergirl switched them. They switched 2 episodes. I think.
Man, I wonder how they did that. I guess they might have had to film some.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah. All right. I think that about does it for today, right?
That is it.
Be sure to check out our Facebook page. Share us. Give us as many likes as you can. We always love them.
Everything Entertainment with Gooch and Trio. Just look us up.
Yeah, we'll be on there. We're going to post every week. Usually post every Tuesday, right?
Tuesday or Wednesday. Depending on
we'll try and have our new episode up. We record on Sundays. All right, guys, that does it for us today. My name is Trio.
And I am Gooch. Thank you for listening, and take care.
Have a good day, guys.